Absolute joke Sony is. Horizon Forbidden West was delayed. Okay? It was delayed. And the same people who were going to call this game a masterpiece are now crying that this game got delayed because the PS5 has no games. Halo Infinite is still releasing in 2021. Sony's big game of the year, 2022. Because Ratchet and Clank flopped. Spider-Man Miles Morales, no one bought it. Okay, because it's a spin-off. Dark Souls Remastered. I bet some hardcore Dark Souls fans bought that. But yeah, those Demon Souls Remastered. But some hardcore Souls fans bought it. But other than that, no one bought it. Essentially. And the PS5 is dying. No one's buying this console. Sony saying it's the fastest selling console of all time, but it isn't really. Half of the copies are probably bought by, of course, scalpers and third-party market sellers who are trying to sell you this console for $700. Because again, a console with no games, a console with, you know. And they even did this whole promotion against an impact, and they delayed the game. It's just so hilarious. Horizon Forbidden West has been criticized, I believe, by fans for the horrendous character designs in the game, and the horrendous looking and the graphical issues in the game, especially the main character looking a bit chubby. But this is absolutely a joke. This is absolutely a joke, Sony. You're gonna delay it to 2022. What's next? God of War Ragnarok is delayed to 2023? And Final Fantasy 15, which no one's gonna buy in Japan because no one owns a PS5 in Japan. That's gonna probably be delayed to 2023 as well. Don't worry. So, your main exclusives for Sony are indie games, of course, because no one buys indie games. Returnal and Ratchet and Clank. That's your exclusives. Okay? That's your exclusives. Again, no one buys indie games, so, you know. And yeah, Halo Infinite is coming out for Xbox, I believe. And Nintendo has Metroid Dread. Sony has nothing. Absolutely nothing. Or else Nintendo also has Pokemon Downpour Remix, which I'm not excited for, but I know everybody else really is. Because a lot of the Pokemon fanboys are going to buy it. Okay? And Sony has no games. Okay? If you look at all the games coming out, okay? And yeah, Death Stranding came out. Still you have to pay $10 for a game you already bought on the PS4. Absolutely ridiculous, Sony. You know. And what games are going to be sold? Indie games? Okay? Indie games? Okay? Microsoft sort of won that from the last generation. That no one buys indie games. Okay? Also, Deathloop is coming out too. Cannabis of Spirits is an indie game that no one's gonna buy. Basically. And no one bought Final Fantasy 7 Remake Integrate because nobody cares. Okay? Let's look at the Japanese sales for PS5. They were absolutely abysmal. So, Sony has no games for 2021. Okay? I believe, let's look at PS4 exclusives 2014. And you had Drive Club, Uncharted. You had games like Infamous Second Son released. Here. Yeah, Drive Club released. Sony at least had a game. was the ironic part. Sony at least had a game, but Sony's heading into this generation of games with no plan. Microsoft and Nintendo headed with a plan. It is absolutely hilarious to watch. And Big Planet 3 also came out. To watch Sony crumble right before our eyes. Sony is crumbling right before our eyes. They have no plan. They're delaying games because they don't know what to do. Okay? And you compare it to Xbox exclusives. You have Halo Infinite coming out. You have Starfield coming out like next year or so. Yeah, and Forza coming out here. Yeah, Starfield is coming out in 2022. So, and who knows when Nintendo's going to release in 2022. So that means Sony is fucked. They are fucked this year. Okay? Absolutely a joke of a console manufacturer. Okay? What game? Like, they have no games for this holiday. Absolutely none. Okay? Like, people are like, oh my god, Nintendo has no games for the holiday. At least Mario All-Stars or whatever that shit is. And that's still so better than any PS4 and PS5 exclusive. That came out. So, Sony is coming in this generation is absolutely, it's just mind-blowing how horribly Sony is handling it. I bet dummies will buy Horizon Zero Forbidden West, and of course Twitter will call it a masterpiece. But I wouldn't be surprised if Horizon Forbidden West becomes the next to Last of Us Part 2. Everybody hates it, the fandom mass complains about it because the character designs, they changed it from the first game. And yep, that's basically it about this video. Goodbye.